Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of the Phenomenal Four podcast. We have a great episode lined up for you today. We're going to be going over all the wrestling news coming out of this week, the return of the best bout machine. We're going to give a little show and tell. We got some Royal Rumble trivia and all the above. We've got a great show lined up and much, much more than I mentioned. So without further ado, without wasting any more time, let's get started. Ooh. All right, Panda.
Phenomenal! And
Man,
that's our intro, guys.
Yeah, whoever made that did a really good job, I'll tell you. I don't know who, they killed it with that intro. I don't know who did that.
No idea whatsoever.
All right, so we're going to start off just like we do every episode. We're just going to do some brief introductions of who we are. I'm Irish Neep. I make content on TikTok and Instagram. I do edits and comedy skits and all that kind of stuff. Gabriel?
My name is Gabriel. I also do content on TikTok. I also have everything on Instagram and Twitter. I talk about wrestling, and then I do on TikTok. I also do comedy, and I'm just here for the thrill to have fun and just talk about wrestling.
What's up, y'all? I'm Gracie, that wrestling lady. I do cosplay on TikTok and just some wrestling content, and that's about it.
Hey, I'm Dee Positivity. I am on TikTok. Gotta spread the love to the wrestling community. Try to keep those positive vibes going.
All right. So that's a little bit about us. So as always, all of our episodes are basically going to start the same with this day in history. Dee, this is your thing, so I'll send it off to you. What do we got going on today in history?
All right. So this day in history, I'm going to go over some events that have actually occurred and then some actual pay-per-views that have happened on this day in history. So in 1984, Tom Pritchard and Brett Sawyer win the NWA Pacific Northwest Tag Team against Mr. Ebony and Mike Miller. In 1994, Super Vader defeats Nobuhiko Takada to win the finals of the Best of the World Championship in Japan. So he won the UWFI heavyweight title overseas in that time. 1997, the Monday Night War continued. WCW had a win over WWF with a rating of 4 to 3.18. So as you can see, as the weeks have gone on, WCW is still ahead of WWF at this time, but they're starting to catch up. It's not as big of a jump. This day in 2002, this one's a personal favorite of mine. The WWF Hardcore title has its final changes before its August 26th retirement. So later on in the month, they have retired the title. In this house show, Tommy Dreamer's 12th reign and his 15th occurred. Stasiak dropped the title to Stevie Richards, beginning his 22nd reign. Richards then lost the title back to Dreamer, who had All in the Night ended with his 13th reign as Hardcore champion. So he's kind of rivaling like R-Truth with the titles back and forth. In 2007, Shatter defeats Ace Rockwell for the NWA Anarchy Heavyweight Championship in Georgia. This is an interesting one. In this day in history, in 2009, TNA and Spike TV issued the following announcement, which was a big one at the time. Spike TV and TNA Wrestling had extended their partnership for another 3 years up and through till 2012. The deal included weekly installments of TNA Impact in addition of new series and specials. And at this time, TNA was kind of like on the fence. They weren't sure if they were going to even get renewed. So it was a really big deal. In 2009, WWE broadcast ECW on the Sci-Fi Network. I don't know if anybody remembers that, but yeah.
Probably not.
Yeah,
the
pretty
Sci-Fi
briefly.
Network. Does that even exist anymore?
Right?
This day in 2010, TNA announced that they had signed independent wrestler Rebecca Treston, a.k.a. Becky Bayless. She would appear for the company as under the name Cookie, but she would only leave after a year. So there was a big signing for them, but she was gone the next year. So those are some of the big actual physical events, but these are, I have a couple of actual pay-per-view events that occurred on this day. I just like looking back at these because you can kind of see what the matches were like and the cards.
Yeah.
So on this day in 1993, WCW had Clash of the Champions, which was held in Daytona, Florida. This event also had the debut of the Shockmaster.
Oh, geez.
Man.
So some of the people on the card, I'm just going to go over what some of the matches were. Arn Anderson and Paul Roma were fought Steve Austin, Lord Regal with Brian Pillman Jr. and Sir William Regal. So that's an interesting
Wow.
match. Too Cold Scorpio defeated Bobby Eaton. John and Bad defeated Max Payne in a guitar match. Ricky Steamboat defeated Paul Orndorff to win the WCW television title. I didn't realize he was still in WCW at that point. Sting and Ric Flair defeated the Colossal Kongs, which was King Kong and Awesome Kong, with Harley Race. Sting and Ric Flair, yeah. So the Road Warrior and Hawk and Dustin Rhodes defeated Rick Rude and the Equalizer. I didn't even realize
wow.
Rick Rude was there at this time. Like, it's so
Yeah.
crazy to go back and look.
Yeah.
And also there was Big Van Vader, who was accompanied to the ring with Harley Race, and he defeated Davey Boy Smith to retain the WCW World Title. Again, Davey Boy Smith is in WCW. Like, I don't even remember a lot of this
Yeah.
time period, a lot of these people being there at this point.
Yeah.
And then for WWF, in this day, 1996, they had SummerSlam in Cleveland, Ohio. Some of the matches included on their pre-show. This was the pre-show match. Steve Austin against Yokozuna. Top rope broke in this match when Yoko actually attempted a bonsai drop. So
Oh, wow.
that was the pre-show match. The main card
Jesus.
had Owen Hart Weenie defeating Savio Vega. The Smoking Guns defeated the Body Donnas. Psycho Sid defeated the British Bulldog. So just 3 years after the last event. A lot of them are over in WWF. Goldust defeated Mark Merrill with Stable with Marlena. So I remember a lot of that feud. That was a really fun feud. Jerry Lawler defeated Jake Roberts.
Oh, wow.
Mankind defeated The Undertaker with Paul Bearer in a Boiler Room Brawl. This is
Yeah,
one of my
yeah.
all-time favorite matches. Paul Bearer turned on The Undertaker to be with Mankind. This is pivotal in their storyline, so this is a really
Yeah.
big
Oh yeah.
match for them. Shawn Michaels with Jose Lothario defeated Vader to retain the WWF title. I didn't even realize he fought Vader for the main title. Anyway, and then also in this day in 2013, there was also Slam. Pre-show match was Rob Van Dam with Big Show.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
So she cut, oh, there we go.
There we go.
Defeated Kane in a Ring of Fire.
Looks like you're cutting out a
Maybe
bit.
back.
Can you hear me now?
You cut out just a bit at the end.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just
you're
a
good
little
now.
bit. Yeah, you're good now.
Okay.
It's okay.
Cody Rhodes defeated Damian Sandow.
Mm.
Alberto Del Rio defeated Christian to retain the World Heavyweight Championship. Natalia beat Brie Bella. Brock Lesnar defeated CM Punk in a no DQ match. So far in this match, we've had a Ring of Fire match and a no DQ match. Dolph Ziggler and Caitlyn defeated Big E Langston and AJ. Daniel
remember
Bryan defeated John Cena to win the WWE title with Triple H as a special guest referee.
Yep, I remember that. That was a good match.
Oh my god.
And Randy
that was
Orton
that
defeated
match.
Daniel Bryan to win the WWE title. This was Orton's Money in the Bank cash-in with Triple H as guest referee.
And to be
Yeah.
fair,
So-
that was still bullshit to this day.
That 2013 card was insane. We had a Ring of Fire match, no DQ, and we had a cash-in and a double change. Just crazy.
Wow.
And on this day,
awesome.
there was only one notable wrestling birthday that I could find. It was Tom Pritchard.
Oh wow.
Oh,
Okay.
Hey, that's somebody.
Yeah.
So a lot
Cool.
happened in this day in history. As we come towards the end of the month, there's a lot of SummerSlams, a lot of Clash of the Champions. So it's just really cool to see that in a 3-year span,
Yeah.
the ratings were so close, and then also majority WCW had jumped ship. And I don't even
Right.
remember them being in WCW. So I like going back and seeing these different events because
Yeah.
some of these matches, I just forget how some of these cards are so good. Like that last one was 2013. It feels like it was forever ago. It's almost 10 years.
Yeah.
I know.
Wow.
Yeah.
And to be fair, that was the first time I was watching it on like a cable pay-per-view. You would have to
Okay.
purchase it through it, and that was like the
Yeah.
first ever pay-per-view I watched, and I thought it was
Okay.
good. But it's just like the downside was that my buddy John Cena, which he was the champion, I wanted him to win, but he ended up losing it. And then on top of that, you have Randy Orton come in, RKO, but like. Before that, Triple H had to pedigree him. I was
Yeah.
like, damn, that sucks. But it was a good pay-per-view, though. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, and especially it being your first that you watched in that kind of setting, like it's always going to kind of stick with you, even if it was a bad show. Like what, regardless of what you think of the show, it's still your first time in that setting, so it's got to mean a little something.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's always memorable.
Yeah,
Ring of Fire match. I have to go back and rewatch that with Bray Wyatt.
yeah,
That sounds
Yeah.
awesome.
I feel like that one was a good match, but I always feel like the King and Undertaker originally from the Attitude Era was the best one.
yeah. I would agree.
I
but
love
like,
our This Day in Histories.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's
these are
nice.
fun.
So
Yeah.
cool.
It's nice
There's just
starting the
so
show
much.
like that. It's nice
Yeah.
starting the show to kind of reminisce of everything, and it teaches you, like you said, some people in different companies that you didn't even know, or that time period really takes you back. But yeah,
Yeah.
those are some good ones. Once again, another good day in history for sure.
Yeah, for that, like it really amps up your knowledge of stuff of wrestling, like for stuff like you don't really know much
Yeah.
until like you hear from like what the day in history. It's like, wow, like I did not know this or so and happen. I didn't know like has been this long and stuff like that. It really increases the brainstem to kind of like know about stuff in wrestling, and I'm happy that we're doing this.
Yep,
Yeah, for me,
definitely,
like I
definitely.
forget so much stuff. Like I forget things. So whenever somebody is like, "Oh, do you remember this?" and I'm just like, "Holy crap, how did I forget that? That was an awesome
Yeah.
match." I love when we
Yeah.
do that. Good job.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
this is
definitely.
great.
My
Definitely.
list of
Good
watch pay-per-views is increasing every week. The
Mm.
1996
Yeah.
SummerSlam. I think I gotta
Yeah.
go rewatch that.
Yeah, definitely, for sure. All right, so if you've been watching our last two episodes, we like to play a lot of games here. So once again, we're going to play another kind of game. If you're in the chat, we want you involved as well, so give your answers as well. We're going to be going over original gimmicks. Now, these are what the people I chose. These are 5 wrestlers that have very well-known gimmicks now, but they didn't start off that way. So
Okay.
you guys, I want you to, if you want to jot this down and show it, or just say your answers, it's up to you. But I'm going to give you 5 wrestlers. I'm going to tell
Okay.
you the name of the original gimmick, and you have to tell me who they turned out to be in the end. Okay?
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
I'll give you an easy one to start. That way you kind of know what we're doing. And like I said, if you're in chat, we want you involved as well. While you guys get ready, make sure you guys check out Rootless Coffee. Use code Panda Coffee to save 15% on non-collab coffee and merch. We greatly appreciate that. Are you guys ready?
I'm ready. Let's do this.
All right. So like I said, I'm going to start off a little easy. People know this one.
Okay.
Who was the prototype or prototype?
Ah,
I don't know this one.
I know this one. I'm so
I've
glad
heard
I know
it.
this.
I've heard it. I've heard
Okay.
it.
Okay. All right. Now, do you want to just when we finish
Just show
off,
it when
you
you're
guys
ready.
Show it?
Just show it when you're
Show-
ready.
All right.
Okay.
cool.
Okay.
Let's
Okay.
see here.
Show it when you're
I don't
ready.
know if you can see that.
This is a wild guess, just because.
Panda, hold off on showing it. We don't want people cheating. We don't want people cheating. All right, you chose. Okay, got yours. Okay.
Is this right?
Okay.
Maybe.
All right.
Okay.
So everyone.
Okay.
Mainly everybody in chat got it. It was John Cena.
Yeah,
I knew it. Let's go.
Wild guess, you
Like I
guys.
said,
Wild
that was
guess.
starting off easy. So wait till you see who I
Okay.
have next.
Okay. Okay.
All right, here we go.
What did Panda say?
Who was the Leviathan?
Ooh.
Leviathan. That's okay. Okay.
Are
Now
you
you're already
kidding
hitting
me?
it off strong.
Nope.
Okay.
Who was the Leviathan?
I've heard this too. Dang it.
Are these all WWE people?
Yep. All notable people too. Like you will know them now, 100%.
Leviathan.
Okay. Okay.
Can you say it one more time?
The
This is a-
Leviathan.
I don't know.
Okay.
Leviathan. Show it when you're ready. Show it when you're ready.
This is my guess. Nobody look.
Okay.
I didn't really see much. Okay. All right. This is a wild card. I'll throw this one. I feel like it's kind of something. This is what
Okay.
I'll throw.
He didn't see it.
All right. D, who you got? D, who you got?
Oh, 1 second. I'm trying to remember his name. I don't know.
Ah.
Go
Okay.
Batista.
We got everybody? The right answer is Batista.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, I should have got that
All right.
one.
I did not know. Was this the gimmick that he had with the chain with the briefcase or something like that? Okay. Okay.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Was that when he
Okay.
came out with the Reverend?
Yeah.
Reverend
Yeah,
Dudley?
he did.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yes.
Very
Okay.
early, very early. I'm
Yeah,
gonna give you 5, just so you guys know. That was 2. I'm gonna give you
Okay,
five names. All right, just so you know.
Okay.
All right. This one might be the hardest one on the list. I'll be interested to see if anybody in chat gets it.
Okay.
Who was the Spider?
The Spider.
Spider.
The Spider.
I feel like I just heard this somewhere.
While everybody's
Okay.
getting their answers, if you guys have Amazon Prime, you can help support us for free by subscribing. Just link your Amazon and your Twitch, and you can subscribe for free, and it really helps us out. Who was the Spider?
I don't know.
Okay.
Okay. I got.
Okay.
That one.
Okay.
Oh, that's a good
All right.
guess.
Hopefully, I
There
got
you
that
go.
one right.
It was Randy Macho Man Savage. And a little fun fact is Macho Man was signed to a baseball team, and he wasn't able to perform in wrestling, so he used to wear a mask, so nobody knew it was him, and he went under the name The Spider.
Wow.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's cool.
I
Indeed.
think this is coming back next week so I
was
can
ready.
redeem myself, please.
Yeah.
Wrong.
Uh,
wrong.
I
Okay.
mean,
All right.
I feel.
That was 3. I'm gonna give you another easier one.
Oh.
Okay.
Who
Okay.
was the Master of Pain?
Master of.
Master of Pain.
Oh. Okay.
3 minutes of playtime. The Master of Pain.
I
Okay.
don't know this one.
Let's see. Oh wait, I don't know if you saw that, but
Master of Pain.
Oh,
Master of Pain.
let's see. I think I know this one. I might be thinking of something else, but I think I know this one.
Come on,
She's
Gracie, you
looking at
gotta
the
give
wall.
somebody. You gotta give somebody.
I need a name.
Like,
I
which
need a
action
name.
picture do I have?
Which one?
Charles Master.
It's a lot more obvious than you think.
I know. That's why I'm kind of like. I'm just gonna.
We got a few people. We got a few people that got it.
I'm
We
gonna
got a few
say it
people
out
that got it.
loud and just
Mhm.
go with Kane. There you go. Boo.
Okay,
Wrong.
The Undertaker.
Oh
not know
man,
that?
I would have known that, man.
I was close. I said Kane.
Yeah, you
You
were
were
really
close.
close.
You were
really
close.
close.
enough.
Honestly, I
Wah,
would have thought it was
wah,
Mark
wah.
Henry because like he had the Hall of Pain. That's what I
Hall of
thought.
Pain. Yeah, okay, that's close.
Okay.
That's close.
Yeah, that's
All
what
right.
I thought. All right.
Here we go. Who was Terra Rising? Two
Terra?
names. It's 2 names. Terra Rising.
It's a girl, right?
Uh,
You know
Like
who you got.
Tara.
Who you got?
Oh,
Who's that?
let me see. Okay,
Stop
I'm just
grinning
gonna.
like a fool. You're making fun of us. I know. You're like, I've got them.
Come on, Gabriel. Who you got, man?
I have a name, but I feel like I might misspell it wrong.
That's fine. That's fine. As long as I
Okay.
can. As long as I got like the right idea, or just say
Yeah. Okay. I'll just say it out. I think it's Karma.
it. Ooh, it is indeed the game, the boss right now, Triple H.
That's when he had his blonde hair, right?
Tara.
Long hair, long blonde. Yep.
It's the one that he had his like the gentleman suit.
That was before.
No.
It was even before the
That
gentleman
was
suit.
Hunter Help. This is when he first got signed. This is what he was doing on the Indies, right?
Oh,
Yep.
okay.
Yep,
that's
this is
how you
before
spell it.
the
I was
gentleman.
wondering how you spell it.
Okay.
Thanks, Panda.
It's
Okay.
Panda got it. Panda spelled it right.
Okay.
All right, that was 5, but I'm going to give you a bonus because I feel like I have to throw this man in to see if anybody gets it. So this is a
Okay,
bonus.
All right.
Wrong.
Terry Boulder.
What was that?
Terry
Boulder?
Boulder.
This is wild guess.
I feel
Okay.
like this is
I'll
self-explanatory.
go first.
I
Everybody
think.
forgets about me.
What's up, Husky?
Hey, Husky.
Hi.
Okay.
Okay.
Gabriel?
I think I go with this one.
Ooh. Well, let me tell you something, brother.
Oh,
It's
that's him.
Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
Hulk Hogan.
What?
I gave you guys like the 6 top wrestlers. And did anybody get one right? D, you got Triple H right.
I got two.
I got the
Right.
first one.
I
Okay.
only got one.
I
Okay,
gave
but
you guys
here's
the
my
top wrestlers.
here's my beef. Some of those gimmicks were not in WWF. If you would have given me Hunter Hearst Helmsley, I would have known that was a game.
I know. That's what I thought
That would have
too.
been too easy. That would have been too easy. we're looking. You guys got schooled by chat. I'm just saying. A lot of people in chat got
It's
saying.
the pressure of being live, okay?
They could Google too. They have
Yeah.
the
Step up
power
your
to
game.
Google.
Step up
Who
your
was the
game.
mutilator?
Yeah, here
Amy?
I'm not on trial here.
Games.
What did he say? I couldn't
I'm not
read
on
that.
trial here.
Listen.
Want preschool games?
Preschool games. Hey, me too. Me too. Bring me the
The
preschool
mutilator was Foley.
Foley. Okay. All right. All right. You got me on that. All right.
I'll bring
So
him
that-
in, but I'm covering his face, damn it.
So that was original gimmicks. All right. Let me know if you
Okay.
guys enjoyed that. We might bring it back and make it even easier for them. But let me know if you guys enjoyed that. Let's move on to wrestling term of the day. D, this is yours again. So what do you have for us today?
Oh, I
All
love this
right.
one.
I can do one or two. Do you guys want one or two? Because I'm going to pick a harder one.
Let's see how the first one goes.
Yeah, let's see how the first one goes.
A Zamboni.
I think I
what?
heard this one. I think.
And
We're
it's
not
not
talking-
a Canadian sharpshooter.
We're not talking hockey.
A Zamboni.
I'm gonna guess. Okay. All right. First off, shout out to B11 for the sub. Thank you so much. We appreciate that. I'm gonna say it's
Yay!
like a not a receipt, but like you stiff somebody, you actually hit them. You know, a Zamboni. I don't know. You actually hit somebody, or you. I don't know. I that's all I got.
Ooh, Panda. No.
That's all I got.
All right. What do you got? What do you got,
Zamboni.
Gabe?
For me, I think it's kind of like when someone kind of like forgets a line, like for like whenever they cut promos and something like that. Like that could be like
Okay.
another like self-proclaimed term that many people like in the fans or anything like that can call it. You know, when
Okay.
someone like forgets their line. That's what I think.
By the way,
That's a
I
good
think
guess.
after we do all these definitions over the next couple weeks, if there's any of these things that don't actually have words, we should start creating them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just
Okay.
saying.
Let's do it.
Gracie, what do you think?
Clean. I like Panda's answer there. Zamboni. Trying to think of what a Zamboni does. So maybe it's where somebody's storyline just kind of gets cut short and just shuts off and they forget about it.
Okay.
That's a good answer.
All right. So this one, you're all gonna groan, and I'm sorry. It's a
Okay.
legit low blow, like connected low blow.
Oh.
All right.
No wonder why
okay.
they don't freaking say it nowadays now.
Yeah. Right.
Because
'cause
it
I've-
doesn't happen very often that it actually connects.
I've never. All right. No
that
one got
was-
that one. So why don't you hit us with the second one?
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like, give me more.
Yeah.
I think I'll go easier.
Okay.
What is an Andre shot?
An Andre shot.
A hit from the top.
A headshot.
Okay. That's
Yeah,
yours.
like a hit to the head or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like it's
Okay.
like hitting directly to the head. Yeah.
Okay. So an Andre shot is a camera trick by which a wrestler is made to appear larger by placing a camera
Oh.
below the wrestler shooting upwards. Named for Andre the Giant, a frequent subject of such camera shots.
Okay.
So they would
Makes
shoot
sense.
from underneath up to make him look more intimidating.
Okay.
Which makes
I
sense.
Okay,
think
that
I
makes
could
sense.
do
So
because I'm
cool.
kind of short. But yeah.
Yeah, Panda. All the guys know about the Andre shot. Believe me. All right.
Honestly, I felt like that was like another term. I was like saying, "Oh, can I get an angel shot?"
Yeah.
I got some other ones for next week that are fun, but I'll leave it at 2 for
Cool.
this week.
Cool.
Yeah, yeah,
I
sounds
love
good.
those.
All
Yeah,
right.
those were good.
So we got a few
You
games
gotta
out of the way.
like the
We got a few games out of the way, so now we need to get into a little bit of the news going on. First off,
Yep.
Lazy Dumper, thank you so much for the follow. That was weird to say
Okay.
your name, but thank you for the follow.
Thank you for following.
Little momento. While
Okay.
we have everybody here, we're going to be doing a giveaway tonight.
Yes,
So what you can
that's
do
right.
for the giveaway is stick around in the chat. What we're going to do at some point in the show is we're going to ask everybody to pick a number, and we're going to randomly give away a gift. I'm sorry, Neep, but this is what we will be giving away this week.
Yes, thank God. Thank God we're giving that away.
Best
It's
there
so
is, the best there was, the best there ever will be. Little stuffy Bret Hart. So stick around, share it, let your friends know. We're just going to give it away. I'm just going to mail it off to whoever wins. We're not going to tell you when in the show we're going to do it, so make sure you stick around.
Does it make noise?
And I know, and let me just say, you won't be screwed out of this opportunity to get a giveaway like that.
No, he
Yes.
doesn't make noise, but he does have like the pectorals going on.
Nice. He's jacked.
Looks
Yeah.
good.
It's got his little Hitman thing. It's actually pretty cool. It's a Walmart Canadian exclusive. So, all y'all Americans.
Nice.
Throw it in your garbage can. All right, moving on to the wrestling, some wrestling news of this week. So really, let's just talk about one thing. Last night, Dynamite. Now, we got a few things coming out of this show.
Yeah.
Let's start with the obvious. The return of the best bout machine, the man himself, Kenny Omega. Now let's get the elephant out of the room before I throw it to you guys. Clearly, he's not 100%. He came out with a shoulder brace, a compression shirt, and he might have been a few steps behind. Now, nobody's a bigger supporter of Kenny Omega than me, so it hurts me to just criticize the man. But I think we at least need to, let it be known he's kind of. Was this the time to bring him back, or do you think he should have healed a little longer? Gabriel, I'm going to throw it to you first.
Ooh, okay. So for me, like, I think it's a great idea to have Kenny Omega return. Like, obviously, everybody fucking loved it. It was great. Everybody really popped for it. I just feel like they could have waited, to Kenny Omega to kind of recover. So to give it time to kind of like prepare on like what the the factions are setting up to play and stuff like that,
Mhm.
and kind of like wait it out until like either it would be like after All Out or like a next pay-per-view or something like that. At least enough time to give Kenny Omega enough feeling 100%. Because true, I do know the obvious that Kenny Omega is not doesn't seem medically clear. Like you said, like he did come out with like a brace, like a sporting tape and stuff
Mhm.
like that, like underneath it. I thought it was great, but I agree with you, man. It's just like I don't know if he'll be around for that long because where he's in his condition right now. I'm just hopefully that nothing serious happens into like during the match, going forward to the trios world championship tournament goes. I'm just really hoping that that he doesn't get injured. But at this point, I'm just happy that he's back, and I just can't wait to see what has to offer at this moment.
Yeah. Gracie, what are your thoughts about Kenny?
See, for me, I don't know anything about who he is. I don't
Okay.
know who he is. So
Okay.
yesterday was my Gabriel, chill. Okay.
I didn't say
I don't
nothing.
know, I don't know who he
Don't
is.
drink anything
I
right
didn't say
now.
nothing. I didn't say nothing.
I know. I don't know. So yesterday was my first impression of him. And saying that,
And
I
that's
didn't think,
okay.
yeah,
Yeah,
I didn't.
That's fine.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
And as somebody who hasn't seen him, that was my first impression of him. I didn't think he did that bad.
Yeah. No, he didn't.
He didn't do terrible. So I am really excited to see what all of the fuss is about with him. I really loved his introduction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just like, okay, so I don't know who he is, and they gave it all to me at the very beginning.
Yep.
They're like, this is who he is. So I absolutely love that introduction. It was so good.
Yeah.
Yep. D.
So here's my thought. We've missed Kenny Omega. There's people on Twitter who are actually counting the days that he's been gone,
Yeah.
right? I think them bringing him back now is smart, and here's what I'm gonna say. He is
Okay.
still injured. They're putting him in a situation where he's in a tag match, where all the pressure doesn't have to be on him.
Right.
And if you're gonna have that championship, the inaugural should go to those three. So yes, I want to see Omega like 100%, but this is a safe way to bring him back and ease him back into things, with support of having other people in the ring with
Right.
him, so that if he needs to come out, it's not as blatantly obvious, because Kenny Omega has these 20-30 minute long matches even in AEW.
Yeah.
I think it's a smart way to kind of reiterate him back in, because we have missed him so much, and you can't have these belts, I don't think, without Omega. So I think it's actually kind of smart for them to bring him back this way, because I would much rather see him back in a partial, part-time kind of, thing in like a tag team versus not seeing him at all right now, because
Yeah.
the promo work
Yeah.
he can do and the things that he can do that's entertaining outside of the ring as well, I think it's a smart way to bring him back and ease him back in.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
And I think you guys are right. Him being in the trios, it's not like he has to carry the whole match himself. And I think we saw that last night with him tagging in and out. He can kind of take breaks. He can kind of go in short bursts. And my God, I am surprised that he took that suicide dive on the guardrail, and a kid got hit in the process of that. And
Wow.
I am just shocked that they would want him to take that kind of bump, because that was a pretty nasty spot last night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So do you guys think, now let's just, me, I'm always about long-term booking and looking ahead, far and ahead and stuff. Now this isn't super far ahead. Obviously, they are the favorites to win. Do you think they will win, or do you think we have an underdog situation that beats them in the finals to kind of be like this huge upset moment where this other team gets a big moment and they upset the top dogs, or do you think it's kind of cut dry, like these guys are winning it?
Would you bring back Omega to lose?
Yeah. See, that's the thing.
True.
Yeah.
That's what I think. I think, maybe they might try to serve us a little bit and make us think, oh, maybe, Omega's super injured now, actually. He's still there, but they're almost down a full man. But I think you wouldn't bring him back after being gone for that long for them to lose. If he was still around, then I'd say, yeah, probably they're going to lose. But him coming off of injury and being gone for so long, I don't think that's going to happen.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Okay.
So I think, Gracie, you have any thoughts about this? Now, if I could recommend anything, I think anybody who's familiar with Kenny would obviously recommend you check out his matches with Okada. I think that's a safe bet. Any of their Wrestle Kingdom matches are absolutely phenomenal. And then just go back and watch, Prime, Cleaner, Bullet Club, when all their shirts were in Hot Topic. That era of Kenny Omega is like truly special, and I'm not over exaggerating it. That era of Kenny Omega is just, it's amazing. And it's when he was the number one rated wrestler on the PWI 500, all that. He was the number one in the world. So anything Wrestle Kingdom, Okada, all that stuff, that's where I would start if you want to get more of an introduction to him. Just putting that out there. But Wheels, it's good to see you. Nice for you to roll on in here.
Wheels.
Yeah,
So-
but that's why I like doing this whole thing, because not everybody knows everything. So
Right.
I don't know. I feel like we should have a segment that just says "Teach Gracie," and I ask the most dumbest questions that I think I'm just like I should know, right? So
there's no dumb questions.
Just
No.
like, who's that?
No dumb questions at all.
But I mean, I wouldn't mind, having that idea. It's obviously it's not a dumb question.
No, it's not.
Everybody
It's
doesn't
not a
know.
dumb question, but
Yeah.
And
it's just one of
and-
those things where it's like, if I need
Yeah.
to know it, not need
Yeah.
to know it, but if I'm curious about who it is, because there's things where, like I said last week, I didn't even know what a mark was,
Right.
and I'm not going to ask
yeah.
somebody, because I'm like, I don't want to be the person that's just like, what's a mark,
Yeah.
So, but I'll sacrifice.
But not just for you though, but anybody new coming into our podcast for the first time,
exactly.
anybody, looking to break into wrestling, we can only, accept new people with open arms and help teach them about the history and stuff. So I think that's a good
totally.
idea. I think
Yeah,
that's a
there's
good
and
idea.
there's no shame in not knowing,
Right.
so it's just like I'm here
Yeah.
to learn.
Yeah.
So
Yep,
it's good.
most definitely,
It's good, I
most
love it.
definitely. So I think we're all on the same page here with Kenny. Hopefully he can play it safe, and this tournament's a good where he doesn't have to go 100%. Gabriel, you want to say something else?
Yeah. Actually, I never made my statement on how the tournament will go and how things will get through it. So I'm just gonna open this here. Now I'm a huge fan of the Elite. I love the Young Bucks. I love what Kenny Omega is doing. Everything. I'm happy. That the Elite are in the tournament, and I believe that they're not gonna push themselves over to win the inaugural Trios World Championships, because I believe that on the other side of the bracket, the team that has been on the top tier as of lately has been the House of Black. They will go into the finals with the Elite, and I feel like it will be an underdog story where they will be the ones to be the Trios champions. Because think about in 2019, where they had kind of like a tag team championship. The Young Bucks went up to face the Private Party, and guess who won that one? Private Party. They've won that one to kind of like they want to boost up the other talent, so that way they don't want to do them themselves. That's like a sacrifice that they're willing to do to kind of like better the wrestling world and stuff like that. Better the wrestlers who are going to be showcasing into the AEW. That's what I think. Bringing the House of Black together in the trios, I think that's what it's meant for. Something that they truly could earn a shot in being the inaugural Trios World Champions.
Yeah, and man, I just thinking of that, the entrance that they would have with title belts would just look so cool.
Oh my
Right?
gosh!
Oh,
my
it would look
God.
so cool. Yeah, it would look
look-
so cool.
It would look badass.
Yeah, 100%. So we got that. We got the return of him. Like Gracie said, I loved the introduction. I thought Justin Roberts
So
did a great job of laying down all his accomplishments and achievements. I thought that was awesome. So
Yeah.
moving on a little later in the show. Now, here's where it gets a little interesting. Did we kind of get a CM Punk heel turn or something? What's going on with that? We're going to get into the promo battle with Moxley in a second, but just focusing on CM Punk, what are you guys thinking after that solo promo before Moxley came out? What do you guys make of all that?
It kind of did sound like a heel turn.
A little bit.
Yeah.
I think they're both going in as kind of tweeners, right? Like we're kind of, as fans, stuck in the situation of either way, we're kind of screwed. Like it's two of the best. I feel like they're going to set them kind of both going in at the same level. John Mox is over, but then he can also be a dick. So I think that's what they're kind of trying to do with Punk. That way it isn't a heel face kind of situation. It's two guys in the exact same position with the exact same character going in.
Yeah.
So that's why I think he's kind of more like a tweener now. I mean, we'll see what happens kind of more as he progresses. But I mean, the shots he was taking, some of them were kind of like, but I mean, if he wasn't doing that, then he wouldn't be Punk.
Right.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
So I think they're trying to like level out the playing field. So going in, we're not like, oh, he's going to win because he's the good guy or he's going to lose because he's the bad guy. I think it's kind of literally setting them up to be like, you both have belts. You both have good points. Have at it.
Yeah.
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 It's putting them on the same level.
Now, he made a few shots in his promo. He said, it won't be the first John he's beaten in Chicago. He lays into Eddie Kingston, which I absolutely love that they keep coming back to that feud. He said, he's the second best Kingston he's been in the locker room with, the third best Eddie he's been in the ring with, all this other stuff. And then out comes Moxley. And I mean, they just start going off. I mean, they both go ahead.
Can I just say one of my favorite parts of this whole thing was when he got in the ring and started doing snow angels while he waited for Mox to
Oh my
get to the ring?
gosh, that
one
was
was
hilarious.
Like,
Yes.
Mox, hurry up. Like, how do you sprint in? Not just like,
He's like, I have all the time in the world.
Yes,
it
yes.
was just so great. I laughed
Yeah.
so hard at that. Sorry to cut you off, but
no, you're fine.
amazing.
He was doing snow angels. He was talking during the entrance music, saying, "Oh, I've got time to talk because he's going to take forever to get here."
He was singing it too.
So they get in the ring together, and they're cutting promos back and forth.
Yeah.
And they get close, and they drop the mics and say, it's more than the belts at this point. They both kind of throw their belts off. It's more than the belts at this point. It's more about beating you. They get close. Moxley kisses Punk. Punk
What the heck did you
shoves.
get out with everybody this week?
We'll get back to that.
It was a pet. It was a pet.
Punk shoves him back, and then they start brawling, back and back punches, and then the classic security in the ring, and a few times throughout, and I think another time in the night they came back out and started it again, and then it was revealed that the title match is no longer taking place at All Out, and instead will be next week.
Yeah.
Hear me out here. Last week, what did I say about a certain MJF? I said that MJF. Yes, sir. I said MJF would come back and cost Punk the title. Did I not say that? So, with the title match not being in Chicago and it being next week, is there a chance MJF attacks Punk and we get a Punk MJF at All Out and maybe Moxley moves to someone else? How is that, now that we're a week later, how does my long-term booking that I always promote, how does that branch in now because the title match is no longer at the pay-per-view, it's just on a normal TV?
I like it.
I think
I like it.
Go ahead.
Sorry,
Jake,
go ahead. It just, if they bring back MJF and we get like a screw finish, I'm all for that, but I still think that we should still have the match between the two of them at the pay-per-view, like to kind of end this. And then whoever wins goes against MJF. I think we've waited for this long enough the whole time, like he's been gone. And I really would hate to see this kind of like be blown off into two different feuds.
Yeah.
I think that if he does interfere, then it's like, okay, we're going to have the match on TV, and then there's a screw finish. Okay, well, we're going to move it back to the pay-per-view where it should be. And I think we need that payoff as fans. Like we need this to kind of be over. We need one title holder. So I think I don't want that to happen now.
You say we need the payoff as fans, but isn't that kind of MJF's thing, is just pissing all of us off? Like we want that payoff, but MJF ain't going to give us that payoff. But I see what you're saying. The match could end in a no DQ or a something like that, and then they could. I definitely get what you're saying, and I'm pretty sure that will happen. That's probably how they'll book it. But I'm just saying, we as fans definitely want a payoff, but MJF doesn't want us to have that payoff. So I'm just saying, don't be surprised.
But you can't have two champions going forward for months and months and months and months. Like this like when I'm saying like we need payoff, like we need this to be over, so as fans and a storyline, we can move on. And you can plant the seeds with MJF and that kind of thing. But I think they kind of need to close up this two title thing. Like it happened in WWE as well, and it's just like just get it done. Go back to one title, and there's so many other titles that are on AEW that we can have other feuds starting for. There's some belts we haven't even seen in weeks. Defended.
Where's Pac been? I agree with you.
Exactly. I think we need this feud to be over so that we can get one belt back. Yeah.
And Alfred in chat makes a good point. If they do what I said, who would Moxley face it All Out? Who would be next in line though? If it's MJF costs him the match and we get Punk MJF in Chicago, who would be next, and how would you book such a short amount of time to the next show?
Yeah, I don't think they would do that. I don't think there's enough turnaround.
So
unless
just throw it out there. Like I said, this is probably not going to happen, but we're just kind of spitballing here. Now, who would be next in line, do you think?
I pretty much have a simple answer that needs to get his title back, and that's Hangman Adam Page, because he hasn't had went into his rematch clause. So I think it would be only valuable to see if Hangman can step up and face Moxley at All Out.
Yeah.
So that way they can.
Isn't he in the trio stuff though?
Nope, he's only.
No, he said he wasn't going to.
Manager.
Yeah, he said he wasn't gonna. He wasn't gonna wrestle. Yeah.
Good answer, Gabe.
Yeah, I don't know, Gracie. What are you kind of thinking about all this? I mean, it's overwhelming, I know, but like I said,
Yeah, it's a
we're just kind
lot.
of fantasy booking everything.
I don't
What are your
know.
thoughts?
I don't know. It could go. You could go anyway. I'm just kind of like I was reading the comments. Not gonna lie, I was reading everybody else's
Yeah.
stuff.
Well, I mean, you can see though how I would. You can see my side of like, why would they move this to a random TV?
Yeah, yeah,
Like, what? That's got to mean something's going to happen. And like I said, it could easily just end in a DQ and then we move it to the pay per view. But why even have that? We already announced it for the pay per view. Why even have this random no
yeah,
DQ for no reason? So I don't
yeah.
know. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I'm just I'm kind of questioning the whole thing a little
It's
bit.
interesting because
Yeah.
they're doing it next week, so that means that something bigger is going to be at the pay per view. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's interesting.
I don't know. Like I said, we'll come back next week and probably have a better. Obviously, we'll have a better idea of where they're going. But I'm just trying to get ideas out there and just kind of, try and guess where they're going with
Oh,
all
My
this.
agreed.
my feeling. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Gabe.
Oh, no. I was saying I totally agree with Nipa saying, just kind of like, throw something out there to kind of guess like what we can expect for next week and, going forward for setting up for All Out. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna put my little fake booking hat on. What I think is gonna happen is if we get any like, so it's a no DQ, but I think we're gonna get Schmaz End where everyone's gonna come in. It's gonna be just total chaos. It's gonna be a Bonzo Gonzo.
Gonzo, Gonzo.
Gonzo, Gonzo.
And I think this is gonna lead to the two of them in a cage match.
Okay.
Ooh.
Oh,
Nobody else can
cage.
interfere.
Okay.
It's just them one on one. We don't see cage matches that often in AEW. And it'll be bloody, but it'll be the two of them, and there'll be one definitive winner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not a
I
bad
like
idea.
that.
Not a bad idea. Yeah. Yeah.
But
Yeah,
to
that's not.
but to back it up, though, we had some cage matches. It's only the two that have
Yeah.
been involved mostly was with the MJF with the storyline with Cody Rhodes, and then it was with the who else? Wardlow.
Right.
Yeah, but we don't see them all the time. They use them for very special circumstances. So that's why I'm
Right.
saying
You're
this
right.
is kind
You're
of
right.
like an end all of it's going to be one on one. Nobody else is going to interfere. We're going to have one definitive winner, and that's a kind of way to keep everybody else out as well. So if MJF does come run in, they're in a
Yeah.
cage. It's going to kind
No, you're
of
right.
cut that out.
Yeah. I totally agree.
Yep. And Mid South and Chad makes a good point.
I was
It's
saying
nice. It's nice that a lot of the time we think we know everything, and it's kind of a good thing that we don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
It's kind of a nice change of pace because with dirt sheets and rumors and all that, things get out easily, and yeah, it's nice not knowing what's next, and it's nice having these conversations because we just don't know what's going to happen. And yeah,
That's
I
a
like.
good thing. That's a good
Yep.
thing for the product.
Yep, I definitely agree. So those are kind of the big things coming out of AEW last night. We got a lot to look forward. Should be another good episode next week because we got Will Ospreay coming back into the mix to have a good trios match in the tournament, the title match, and so next week's Dynamite should be very solid.
Nice.
So let's move on to our next segment. Now we are going to do a little show and tell. Now we all have a few item, or each an item that might be unique or just something that's kind of special or just kind of out there that we want to show off. So I'm going to go this way. Gabriel, you're going to go first, then I'll go, then D, and then Gracie will round it off. So Gabriel, what do you have that's either unique or just something kind of special?
Glad you asked. So let me just grab it real quick. All right. So what I brought for the show and tell, I brought my Universal Red Competitive Championship. Now, the reason I brought this is because this is the first ever championship I ever bought. I went to a live event, and then I saw this one. It was like at a good price. I thought it was like a actual replica championship until eventually I found out, it was just commemorative. I was like, it's fine. It's a champion, so it's a championship. I'm so proud that I own it. And what contains from this championship is I have the amount of wrestlers who are current or who are ex-WWE actually signed this. So I have a few that I could name at the top of my list. Yeah. So I have Big E and Kofi Kingston. I have Drew McIntyre. Then I have the Hall of Famer Rikishi.
Nice.
And then
cool.
I have the
Nice.
Hall of Famer Badass Billy Gunn.
Cool.
Ooh,
That's
Yeah.
cool.
Awesome.
that's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, that's
so-
really, really
Do you
cool,
have it
actually.
like? Do you have it like in a case displayed or anything, or do you kind of just like leave it out so you can like see it and like take it with you places to show people?
I wish I would have a case, but I don't. So where I'm living in the condition, so I have my dresser, and then in the back I have like all my collection of Funko Pops that I have, and then in front of the Funko Pops, that's where I put like my 4 championships. So say I have the championship placing like this, and then
Yeah.
I can place the other championship on top of that. So I can
Mm.
put my
Oh,
down,
okay,
my
okay.
left right championship, United States or
Cool.
NXT. So yeah, that's how I have it layered out. But yeah,
Cool.
That is so cool that like it's something that
Yeah.
you can continuously add on to. That's
yeah,
just completely uniquely yours. Like other people have belts, but that has
Yeah.
like a history to it, and like it's something that you can continue adding on to, and that's super cool.
I
I
love
know,
that.
I know, and I have the majority of all like championship, belts that I've signed from different people. So if we ever like do another like show and tell, like showing off, stuff like that, I'll bring the other 3 championship belts if we ever, get the
Yeah.
chance to bring this back.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Do
No
you wear the
problem.
belt on casual Fridays?
I mean, I don't see why not. I don't see why not.
Not a bad idea. All right. Well, Gabriel had to start it off with probably the best item. So I, on the other hand, went for the more obscure, weird thing. Now, I've never seen this in public, and I found it at a like thrift store. Okay.
Okay.
Now, this is the most random thing you're ever going to see. Okay. I promise you. It's the most
Okay.
random thing. It's like the cheapest thing. Panda, I need you to get ready for the MJF clip because this is the most random thing I have ever seen. And
This fat son of a bitch.
all right. Now, this is, God, I don't even know how old this is, but this is a WWE. If you can't see it, it's John Cena, The Rock, and The Undertaker. It's a Pez dispenser. Now,
Oh,
is this
wow.
the most random thing you've ever seen in your life?
Really hold it up. Really
That's
hold
the
it up.
coolest thing ever.
There's kind of a glare, so
That
can
is
see it. That's
so
cool.
freaking cool.
That's cool.
it was a
That is
dollar.
actually really cool. It's not
$1?
I've
$1.
never
It
seen
was a
that.
dollar.
Wow, that's a steal.
I haven't opened it, so I don't even know what it really looks like, but you can see the 3 figures.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But like, I really like, it's the most random thing I've ever seen in my
Take
life.
back my myth.
So cool.
That is
I
really
always tell
cool,
people
though.
I used to work at a thrift store, and I've found so many cool things that are WWE
Yeah.
related through thrift stores that are vintage that are actually in really good condition,
Yeah.
like really good condition. So always check your thrift stores, guys, and your
I
dollar
think-
stores too. Actually,
If I'm gonna guess, I think this was probably placed around the WrestleMania feud with Cena and The Rock because the age they look and the packaging on the back, it looks like it was around that time period. So I'm not sure what year that was.
Okay,
2010.
so I think
11?
no. This has to be around 2013 or 2012 because I know that the first time they faced was 2012, and then the next one was 2013.
Yeah, so I'm guessing it's around there because the way the promo is on the back, it looks like it was kind of around that hype.
Okay.
But yeah, I just thought that was a random.
That's
I
cool.
mean,
You should
I
look it
love
up
Yeah,
on
that's-
eBay
that's dope.
and see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just for
Okay.
curiosity's sake, because some of the most random things that I have, and not that I'm gonna sell them, but I like to see how much they're worth.
Mhm.
And like again, the 4 of us, like we've never seen it before,
Yeah.
Oh
There
yeah,
you
that's
go.
true.
ever. So
There you go.
it's very
All right.
unique.
D, what do you got for us?
Oh, put me to shame. Because I said, I have worked at thrift stores and stuff. But this is actually something that I got at a swap meet a couple of years ago. So I went to a swap meet and I was like, man, I can't buy any more figures. Like, I want to get something that I can actually use. So actually, I have a vintage original WWF mini duffel bag.
Oh,
It has the original
That's
WWF, and this is
dope.
vintage. It's not a repop. WWF logo. And the coolest thing is it actually has an embroidered Stone Cold Steve Austin signature on it.
Oh wow,
that's badass.
So it actually it's full right now of like my stuff because I'm going on a trip.
Oh,
my
okay,
lotions
cool,
and whatnot.
cool.
But
That's cool.
it's functional and it was in excellent condition, and I think I paid like $5 for it. But
That's
the thing
sweet.
that I just love the
That's
most
good.
is the fact that it says Stone Cold Steve Austin #1,
Yeah.
and that's actually what he does on his signature. He always puts
Ah.
#1 on his actual
Oh,
autograph.
really? I didn't know that. That's really
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Wow.
cool. Yeah, that's really cool.
That's something new about it.
Because
Yeah.
I was watching stuff about the feud between Rock and Stone Cold, and he was saying
Mhm.
that The Rock actually has an autograph by Stone Cold where he's like Stone Cold Steve Austin #1, and Rock was like, oh, like because they had a feud, and he's like, no, like the majority of the time he would sign that in that period of time. So
Wow.
it's really cool, it's really well done, and I've never seen kind of anything else like
Yeah.
it, like teas and mugs and lanyards and keychains,
Yeah,
cups. I see that kind of stuff all the time, but I saw it and I was like, I have to own that.
Yeah, that's really
that's
cool.
very cool.
I love it.
Yeah. All right, Gracie, I know yours is you got something unique for us, so why don't you just run it down?
Okay.
Last
So,
and final news.
yeah, I don't have anything tangible with me. I just moved into our new house, and so the one thing that I would have shown is a Roman Reigns blow up doll.
Panda, don't even.
Big meaty man slapping me.
I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming. He's about this big.
I'm sure he is.
Is it one of the punchable ones? Like, did you get it where
Yeah.
it's supposed to be like a punching bag one?
Yeah, yeah, and
I saw
yeah.
those.
Yeah.
I saw those at like Five Below before, and I was just like, huh.
Yeah, he loses air quite often, I will say, but
So Roman Reigns isn't full of hot air.
he's not. He's not. He gets quite flat sometimes. Not gonna lie. But anyways, moving on.
Does he
I
now?
yeah, no wonder he is a punchable face or like a punchable body thing, or is it a punchable body?
She never said face. She never said the face.
never
I know,
said
exactly.
how he get.
Never said the face.
I never said how he gets flat. I'm just
Never said how it gets
saying.
flat.
I'm-
Anyways.
Well,
Anyways.
we got a panda, coming in, folks.
That's the first time I got one of those. Moving on. So since I don't have that to show, I'm gonna find him someday for you guys, okay? And he'll be
Sounds good.
He'll be sitting next to me.
As long
But
as he's
I did-
standing erect.
As long as he's 6 feet distancing.
He's okay. He's okay. So I found a website that has some of the strangest pieces of wrestling memorabilia ever sold. So I'm going to let
Okay.
you guys know. They have, let's see, the first one is ice cream bars.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So they have like this CM, I don't know if y'all can see it, but it's CM Punk
yeah.
Yeah.
with an ice cream bar.
That
Oh,
was
those are
part
the
of
regen.
one of his promos about the ice cream bars.
Yeah. And then,
And-
of course, oh, go ahead.
Oh no,
Right.
I was gonna say that that eventually, like after the ice cream bar, I guess like a few years later, they actually made the ice cream bars. They made like the Klondikes, in a way.
Yeah.
They had it with the wrestlers. It's still cool. If anyone needs to check it out, please check it out. It's around there. It's on Google or something like that.
Yeah. And then also on this list is the Undertaker replica urns.
yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
That's so neat though, because there's so many different urns
Yeah.
through history. Like there's different urns for different things. Like the urn from when Paul Bearer turned on him versus the ones from like the different storylines. Like I think it's kind of actually neat.
Yeah.
Do you have any of those
and it-
kicking around neat?
I can get you plenty of urns. that ain't a problem. I can get you plenty of urns.
yes, you can. If I ever go, you guys, I want to be cremated in an Undertaker urn, okay?
All right.
You know.
And I want somebody to carry it around and start screaming and
just
super dramatic, okay? Y'all
just
have
make
to
sure
be
you
super
don't, just make
dramatic.
sure if you're doing that, then leave Punk out of this because we all know what Punk would do.
Yeah.
So they also have a Bray Wyatt Swamp playset, and he's like, it's like a whole Lego set. Oh, I wish y'all could see that better.
Oh,
Okay, yeah,
But
I
it's
can
a
see it.
whole Lego set.
That's cool.
That's cool.
That's really cool. And then they have John Cena's Cena Nation fan bench with a bunch of gnomes, like John Cena party gnomes. John Cena fan.
Oh yeah, I see him.
No
That's
one
funny.
event.
freaked me out.
That's where I've been for the longest time.
And then, of course, they have championship replica rings, which I thought
Right.
were really cool. You can only
Yeah.
imagine what those look like. And they have squirt heads, where
Squirt heads?
they're like, you know, the little rubber ducky bath toys.
Does that go with your Roman Reigns blow up?
You squeeze the head, and water
Oh,
comes
do you now?
out.
Yeah, that didn't get any better at
yeah.
Stop right there.
Uh,
No,
all. Didn't get better at all.
Panda video. Come on.
Panda fell asleep. Okay, he fell asleep.
Pause. All right.
I'm
Phrasing.
gonna get yeeted out. Hold on. And let's do one more. Okay, you guys, there's a theme to this.
What?
Panda, get ready for this one. They have
Oh, Lord.
WCW vibrating action figures.
Well,
Oh yes, I've
well,
seen these. I've legit seen these. These are hard to find.
Wait, hold on. Wait.
What?
Back the fuck
Yeah.
up. You just say what I think you just said?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're muted.
they actually like. Is there a Chris Benoit one too? They did something kind of similar for WWF.
Hey. You're muted, Panda.
Panda, are you okay? You're muted.
Yeah.
You're bringing it down, son.
You've rendered him
Hold on.
speechless.
Okay.
Let's try this again. What in the pure romance did you make this show into?
It's 50 Shades of Panda.
Like,
No,
This is not her list.
it's 50 Shades of Gracie. Let's be real.
I know what my Amazon wish list is getting tonight. Inflatable Roman Reigns, vibrating figure.
we're gonna get sponsored by
Squirter.
Adam at this rate.
Oh man,
All right. Did you have any more
What else we
that
got?
you can say, or
That's the last one, you guys.
that's it. Okay. Wow,
All right,
that was a show and tell.
I'm not sure we should bring that back or not. I'm being real. I don't know if we can bring that back.
No.
Um,
Hold
How
on,
about
hold
we
on,
just
hold on.
keep it
be
to
fair,
like stuff that we actually own? Because I don't think
Yeah.
any of us have a vibrating figure.
I was gonna say let's bring it back,
Do
but
we?
let's just give Gracie a little like break here and there for a few weeks. Let's just say that.
I'll just sit here quietly now.
Well,
No, you could do your most unique figures that you've
Yeah.
found because you have some really unique figures that are in your
Yeah, there you go.
collection.
Yeah,
And I
yeah.
love your hats too. Like you have some really
Oh,
hard to find
yeah.
hats. Like you do
Yeah.
have a lot of really cool stuff.
well, Gracie, you can't be too quiet yet because this is your game coming up next.
Oh yeah.
So why
Oh
don't
wait,
you?
wait. Before we
Go
do that, a reminder. We're doing a giveaway at some point during the show for
Yes.
this. So stay in the chat, share it with your friends. If you're in here when we do the giveaway, you have a chance to win this Bret Hart. You can spin on him, you can throw him, you can cuddle
can light
him,
it on
whatever you
fire.
want.
Whoa, wait, what did you say?
She said spit.
I said you
I
could
know.
spin-
I know.
Oh,
Yeah, just
I heard
yeah,
that.
she's
I heard that.
yeah, not into
I heard
swallowing.
that.
Okay, Gracie, your game is up next.
Okay.
If
Okay.
you have-
So
if you-
Yes, we need a hype train and
Hype train
you guys
going,
will
hype
sub
train
and
going. If you have
share.
Amazon Prime, you can link your two accounts and sub for free, and it really helps us out. We greatly appreciate that. Let's get Panda his hype train. So sub if you can, send bits if you want, only if you want. It really helps support us. And Gracie, go ahead.
Okay, you guys. So I have for today a game of Never Have I Ever. So
Okay, let's go.
everybody, let's put some 5 fingers up.
Oh, the five.
And if you have done this, everybody in the comments do it too, because I want to see where how many we end up with. Okay.
Okay.
And if you have done this,
put
you
the
got
finger up emoji if you've done it. Like the Roman
Okay,
Reigns
yeah,
finger
that sounds
and the
good, that
emojis
sounds
in the chat.
so
All right.
put a finger down. If never have I ever sat ringside at a WWE event, front row.
Ooh,
Oh, you have?
I kind of like didn't go like front row, but like I haven't been around the area of being in the front row. So yes.
Panda's
Ah,
joining in.
right. Okay. Next one. Never have I ever wanted to be a wrestler.
But I'm fat as shit.
I just sometimes
Nice.
get feared of like being
Managers
injured and shit.
count, right?
Oh, I would love to be a manager.
Managers, yeah, that works. Managers
Yeah,
count.
that works.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. Okay. Never have I ever dressed up as a wrestler for Halloween.
I have. I
There
dressed
we
up as
go.
There's
AJ
videos of
Styles,
this.
and then
Remind me to
last Halloween I
Really?
dressed up as like a Bullet Club mascot. Like it's wrestling, but like I didn't dress up as WWE, but I
Yeah.
did
Yeah.
that anyway.
Yeah. Panda, who did you
next
dress
week's
up as?
segment. Who have we dressed up as?
Crow Sting.
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
Nice. That's
Ooh,
what's
that
up.
sounds so
That's what's up.
cool.
Okay.
Okay. Never have I ever said I'm never watching this again after something happened that you don't agree with.
Ooh.
I'm
Nah.
pretty sure I've said that. I didn't
I
mean it,
don't- I
guys.
Nah.
I don't think I have. No.
Nah.
Okay. Never have I ever had a dream about a wrestler.
Damn Trish Stratus.
I have.
I mean, AJ Lee. Ooh.
I mean, phew.
You guys, I always have dreams about Brock Lesnar trying to kill me.
Oh,
It's better than the blow up doll.
Hey, yo.
for real.
I got 2 fingers left. 2 fingers left.
I had a dream. I'm sharing way too much, you guys. I had a dream that that Theory stood me up on a date. It was really sad.
Damn,
Because
what
that's
a damn-
reality. That would probably happen.
I know.
No, in theory. It's okay. She came. Hey, it's okay. She came home to the Roman Reigns doll. It's okay. Moving on.
Stupid.
I'm-
The blow up
scared
don't be like,
now.
hey, don't worry. I'm your number one. We the ones.
Okay, which leads me to the next one. Never have
Okay.
I ever acknowledged Roman Reigns.
Wait, hold on. I'm putting my finger down, but I'm putting my finger up for acknowledging him.
I have
You're
one
putting
time.
it up for Roman Reigns?
once.
I'm putting it up for Roman Reigns. Damn it! If I had brought it with me, I have the freaking glove that has the Roman
Acknowledge
Reigns.
him.
I do have
Oh
that.
my
Acknowledge
God.
him.
I acknowledged him like one time for like a week, and then I took it back. I can take it back. Last one. Never have I ever seen The Rock wrestle live.
Mm.
No, I haven't.
I wish I had,
No, I
but I
haven't.
don't think I have.
I haven't.
That's it. That's it.
Got it.
I have one.
Can we
left.
ask the chat to send us 1 or 2 to do
I
as
got.
well?
I got
Yeah,
one left.
that'd be fun. That'd be fun.
All right. Somebody in the chat
Chat.
ask us one, and then Panda put it up on the screen if you don't mind.
Yeah.
I got one left.
Need
I
to
got
stop
I got
flipping us
negative
off,
1.
please.
It
Try
came
to-
down to it. All right. It came down to it.
I mean, Panda did it first.
Anybody in the chat? Give us one and we'll read it up and we'll answer.
That was fun.
Yeah,
I have
do
that
one.
was fun.
I have another one. Never have I ever wanted to name a kid after a wrestler.
Oh, yeah.
No, that's not me.
I wanted to. Yeah.
I'm out.
This close,
Ooh.
close.
Yeah. I wanted to.
What?
but it was a
Yeah,
girl.
what name was it gonna be? D.
Do you or me?
If it was a boy,
D,
it was going to
D,
be Owen.
Owen.
Owen. Okay.
I like that.
If I had a boy, it was
Mhm.
going to be Owen.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I was gonna go with Charlotte.
Oh, there you
Oh,
go.
Lord.
Skull Freak. Have you?
That was
have you ever-
actually one of the names we thought about for my daughter.
Aww.
ever been to a mania? Yes.
No.
I
have been to one.
Breaking my heart.
I'm trying to get there. I'm trying to go to this year's WrestleMania. I'm
yeah,
trying to get
Gabriel,
the
you
tickets as
should
much as
go. You're
possible.
so close.
Yeah. Do it.
Yeah,
Do it.
I've been to
Okay.
SummerSlam.
it's only like an
Never have I
hour
wanted-
away, I believe.
Okay, what's this one?
I'll go back.
Never
to
have I
five.
ever want to ride a lowrider with Eddie Guerrero. Ooh,
Who doesn't want to
course.
do that?
Of
I'll
course.
be his
I'd
little
love to do
mamacita
that.
on the side. Just
hey, we could, hey, with me and him, we could be lying, we could be stealing, we could be cheating our way to the damn victory.
Oh,
That's what
Okay,
I'm
here's a
saying.
good one. Never have I ever changed major plans to go to a wrestling event.
yes.
I have,
Yeah.
I have.
I have.
Oh,
I,
definitely have.
I so much had tried to call off work so many times because like I want to go to a wrestling show.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. My poor
Ow.
husband. We decided to go to SummerSlam for our 10-year anniversary.
Hey. Hey.
Hey, no,
And we
that's
sat
Aw.
separately. I sat closer to the ring, and he sat way up there.
I was gonna. I
Now
was
that's
gonna,
love.
I was gonna
Yeah,
mention that would
true.
be the best, anniversary. But then I remembered, yeah, you guys were separate ways. I was like,
We're
okay, yeah,
separated.
that's like a little
To be
50-50.
fair, when I went to SummerSlam a couple years ago, 2019, it was the week of my anniversary and I was gone over our anniversary. And he's like, no, it's okay, go. I went on my own to Toronto and he was like, no, it's okay, go. And I was just like, but he's like, it's just going to make you happy. And I was like,
Yeah, that's love. I was waving up. I was waving up at my husband. I think I see you. Is that you?
All right. We're gonna do one more just because Mid South is my boy. Have you ever been inside a wrestling ring, even for a picture?
Yes.
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 Oh,
Technically,
Ooh.
I'm gonna say technically because it was at WrestleMania Access and it was one of those like put together rings that was made for pictures.
Okay.
So I'm gonna say yeah, technically yeah.
Okay. I mean,
That's
it
cool.
counts. It had ropes. It had a mat. It
Yeah,
had
it was the
everything
full
to kinda
getup.
get in there.
it's a
Now-
ring.
Not
They're
yeah.
hard to get into when you're tiny. I'm like, where are the stairs at?
It was weird because okay, I have a story for this one. Okay, so I went to an independent wrestling show. It was around in East Los Angeles, I want to say. I did a VIP, so I got a picture with Killer Cross, or for people who might not know from the Indies, he's Karrion Kross. So I got a picture with him, had him sign my belt, and I had an autograph. And then so after the show, fast forward, he did another session of doing pictures. And the thing was, in order to get the picture, you get to go inside the ring. So you get to go inside the ring. So I was like, I'll do it. I'll get another picture with him. And so when I got into when I was like getting up onto like the corner step of the ring, I was like, if I'm gonna do this, if I'm gonna get inside the ring, I'm gonna do it right. So you got to like sweep your feet and then go like in the middle. Like you got to go like legs first and then under. I was like, man, that felt so cool.
That's
And then
so
being in the
cool.
ring, it was so awesome. Yeah, and then after that, I got a picture with Killer Kross again.
That's sweet.
Wow,
That's really
so
cool.
cool.
I think I don't know about you
So-
guys, but I think at some point we should do a segment where if we can get them to Panda and stuff, where we could show like pictures we have with wrestlers, because we can
Yes.
talk about meeting wrestlers, but if we have any pictures, I think that would be kind of a cool segment just to show off who we've met.
I agree 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Can I
Gracie or D, I
say
didn't
something?
hear your answers. Did you guys get into a ring at all?
No, no,
D, I heard yours. But Gracie, you didn't have any.
no.
You will one day.
Yeah,
Not yet.
it's gonna be
One day.
memorable. I tell you that it's gonna be memorable.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh yeah.
All right. Now, D, you mentioned it before this last segment, but let's do it. Let's give away that damn Bret Hart figure so we can get it out of here, and some lucky winner can throw it out the window.
So whoever ends up winning, send me a message on TikTok or send maybe Jordan a message on TikTok with your deets, and then we will orchestrate a way for this to go. So how do we want to do this?
Well, let's see.
What did we do last time?
So last time we did
Pick numbers?
pick
Oh,
the
numbers.
number and
Yeah,
then,
we can do numbers.
Yeah.
Okay,
that
so
works.
what I can do,
I'll write down the number.
yeah, but
well,
I feel like
I have a board.
Oh, okay.
If you want to write down the numbers, I have a number picker that we can spin.
I was
So-
gonna say something about like future we could do like a wheel decide
Yeah.
and stuff like that. We put in like a number or a name or something. But yeah, you already went ahead with it.
So if everybody wants to drop down a number, and then D will write it down, and then we'll spin, and whoever it lands on will win the little plush of Bret Hart.
How many people do we have live
Lord.
right now?
Oh, I don't know. We got 12
Could you
people.
just write like because people are
Okay.
just writing down random numbers. So can you just put those
So
random
just-
numbers into your wheel?
Yeah, so let's just do that.
Like
Yeah,
random,
whatever
like
number.
Panda 69.
Okay, Panda's 69. What else we got?
15.
Of course, Panda would pick 69.
4.
Who's 15?
Skull Freak is 15.
Mid-South is 4.
Mm-hmm.
Sardaman is 25.
Mm-hmm.
Bree is 5.
3 ain't enough. We need 5.
Husky Rhodes is 13. Field of Future is 45.
You want to get in on this, Neat?
Heck no.
Giving it
It's
a
like,
shot.
Anybody
10
else?
more
tripping.
seconds. 10 more seconds. 10 more seconds.
Anybody else? Write your numbers.
Make sure you guys get a chance to get your Bret Hart plushie.
Throw it out
They're
the window.
super adorable. If you guys have kids, my daughter, I got her a John Cena one, and she has been sleeping with it every night since.
Oh my
All right.
goodness.
Gone.
Who's
That's
right.
it. So
So how about this? I think I got everybody on here. I think I just put everybody's name on the wheel,
That works.
and then I gotta get it to where it's not. There you
Yep.
go. See, everybody's name is on the wheel. How many
Okay.
people do we have? Just so I make sure I got everybody. How many people did you write down?
I think 7 people gave us numbers.
5, 6, 7. All right, I got it.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna do first spin. See if I can get it a little focused in, and I will say it too, just so you guys know.
yep, that's
Who
fine.
is that?
Who do we got?
My boy Husky.
Yeah.
Husky, congratulations, Husky.
Husky, congratulations! You won the Bret Hart plush. Just message me or D, whoever you want. Don't matter. Just give us your
Yeah,
info,
just
and we'll
message
send it. Yeah, we'll send it out within the next few days. And congrats, man! You won a Bret Hart
Yay!
plush.
Coming
Hell
all
yeah.
the way from
I like
Canada.
it.
It's authentic Bret Hart.
The American dream.
Cream Jean.
Take it. Maybe I'll sneak a bag of ketchup chips in there for you too.
Hey, there you go. Putting the hook
Ew.
up.
I tried those once and they're so bad.
They're okay. All right.
Oh, I can't. I had to spit it out. I couldn't do it. I could not do it.
Congratulations again,
Lay's
Husky.
Lay's ones. Like you got to get
Yeah.
the good brand of chip.
I think they were the Lay's
You know
ones.
what? To
I
each
got
their
them
own.
in like a snack crate, Canada box. And I maybe I just wasn't ready for it.
Mm.
'Cause
I should just make
maybe I
y'all
wasn't
crate.
expecting
I've
it.
done that
Could be.
before. Just
All right.
make
Now,
y'all a
we like to
crate.
do-
You can all try some goodies.
We like to do our games around here. So we're going to do another game. Gabriel, this is yours. It is going to
Alright.
be guess the wrestler finisher. So Gabriel, why don't you lay down the rules while I get my paper ready?
All right, so basically, I have 10 of the questions of which wrestler is best known for, and then you guys will, go write it down or say it out loud in the comments. You guys can, speak it out as much as well to figure out which wrestler is best known for their finishers.
Okay.
Is that everybody sound
Can you-
okay?
Can you give us an example of somebody that's not on your list? Could you give us an example?
Okay. Yeah, sure. So, okay, let's say, who is best known for doing, I don't know, let's say, Tombstone Pile Driver,
Okay.
and then after
Taker.
and then after that, you guys, can say Taker. He could write it down, say it out loud, or leave a comment, for the people watching here to kind of say, Okada.
I mean,
Technically, that's true. Technically, that's
Yeah.
true.
you're not wrong.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
but
you're
you
not wrong.
mean like who's the most famous person?
Yes.
Okay.
Like
Yeah,
Alright.
who
like
got-
this
who
one,
made the
like
move.
this one. So this one will be directly to WWE. So just to kind of like to betterize it. So this is going to be like kind of like from basically based on the WWE.
Okay, got it. All right. I'm ready when you are.
All
I
right.
suck at all this stuff.
All right. So you guys ready? Fans, you
Mhm.
ready? Ready? All right. Let's
Yeah.
go. All right. So number 1, who is best known for the stunner? And I'll repeat it one more time, so for that way the fans could know. Who is best known for the stunner? Okay. All right. See here, some fans answered that. Cool. All right. And the answer we're looking for is Stone Cold Steve Austin. Oh, hell yeah.
Kevin Owens.
I mean, you're not wrong, but, that's not what we're looking for. All right.
No.
Now we're going with question 2. Who is best known for the super kick? Or in other terms, but I won't say, but who is best known for the super kick? Okay.
Why
Okay.
didn't I do the short version?
All right. Okay. All right. So the answer for that one is Mr. Heartbreak Kid Shawn Michaels.
Nice.
The man that screwed
The
Brett.
man that screwed Brett.
Hey, he
no,
screwed
to
himself.
be fair, it's Brett screwed Brett.
Yes,
Let's be real.
sir. Yes, sir.
All right. Question number 3. Who is best known for the spear?
Ooh.
Now,
Ooh,
I feel like
Best one?
who is known for the spear? Okay.
Man, this could be a few.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too, but I'm just gonna go with
This
this
is the
one.
first one that comes to my mind when you said it.
Okay. Okay. Now, Neep, who do you got? Okay. Some of them actually had good ones, but the one I was trying to seek through it was the answer is Goldberg.
Yeah.
Goldberg.
Aw.
Because he was doing it before Edge.
Exactly.
yeah.
Yep. And Rhino and everything
But
else that
if you talk
further
about
south.
like a spear in WWE, I don't think Goldberg, like that was WCW, I think Edge.
no, because Goldberg came through in WWE when he had a thing going around with
Rock.
The Rock. And
Yeah,
that
but I
everything
don't
else
really
going
like
forward.
if you're like
it's kind of
like
how
to me
it's
it's
going
like
through.
if you say WWE spear, I don't think Goldberg. I think Edge.
Well,
That's just
well,
my opinion.
it wasn't until it was around Attitude Era and Goldberg did it around the time when WWE, and plus Goldberg originated before Edge, like through long term. So I'm just pointing it out there. I'm just kind of going through what I put down. All right, so
Alright,
let's kind of
good stuff. Good stuff.
Go ahead.
all right. So yeah, let's keep going. So number 4, who is best known for the pedigree? Okay. It's so tiny, but I could see it. All right. All right. So the answer for that one is the game. Triple
sorry.
H.
It's all about the
It's okay. It's
game.
okay. I was just making a little joke. Well, that's fine. I can see it. All right.
It's the
So
game.
question number 5. All right. So question 5. Who is best known for the FU/and attitude adjustment? Mm-hmm. Dreamer.
John Cena.
Should have just
It
left
is. Now, Neem, I was gonna say something like you did show the answer, but I couldn't really see it. So the answer to that one was John Cena. Nice. All right. So question number 6. Now this one is gonna be a tricky one. Who is best known for the choke slam?
Ooh, best known?
Yeah, who is best known for the choke slam?
That is a tricky one.
Yeah,
Ooh.
because you can think of a lot of people who have
Mhm.
pulled that move off, but I'm looking for the one that I put down on here. So let's see if you got it.
I'm gonna 50-50 here, I feel.
I totally forgot about him. Okay, I see
This
you,
is like
Panda.
this person's finisher, which is why I chose this person.
Okay.
See,
Yeah.
that was
So all right. So some of you were close. Some of you were around the park area in the say, but the answer is the Undertaker.
The Undertaker.
He
Yeah, that
best
was
known
my other
for
guess.
The choke slam. Yeah.
I like Skull Freak's answer, Brothers of Destruction.
Yeah, both of them.
Panda
Both
was
of them.
funny. His pull with the hurricane. Yeah.
The Hurricane.
The Hurricane. I want to see the
Both.
Hurricane.
Yeah.
What's up with that?
What's up with that?
All right. So question
I had him on
number
hand.
7. So question number 7. Who is best known for the power bomb?
Best known? Or who started
Sable?
Power bomb.
I don't know what you be thinking about.
I mean,
Panda.
For what? Sorry? It cut out for me.
Who is best known for
what,
the
Mitch?
power bomb?
Power bomb?
Power bomb.
Yeah, power bomb. Yeah.
This is
Okay, I saw Neeps. Okay.
this one.
Okay.
Well, this everybody else's. Oh,
Let's see.
did I get it right?
We'll find
He's
out
thinking.
eventually. Yeah, D's trying to brainstorm.
It could be between those two, but I think, yeah. Skull Freak, I think you're on it. Those
yeah,
are my two
I'm
guesses,
just
but
going completely wrong. But
Okay. Now I do like the KO power bomb, but not
Yeah.
the one we're going for. So the one that we're going for is Diesel, aka Kevin Nash.
Nash. Yeah.
hmm What a power bomb, by the way. With
Oh, it
his
was really
height,
great.
yeah. My God.
yeah, it was really
All
good.
right. So question
That
8.
Batista
Ooh,
bomb
good
was
one.
good though.
Yeah. Question 8. Who is best known for the frog splash?
I think it's pretty obvious. I don't think I need to write down the next one, but
Panda, I can't with you.
Eddie is my answer.
yeah.
The answer is Mr. Latino Heat Eddie Guerrero. Now, RVD is the guy who kind of perfected it in his little way by doing the 5-star frog splash,
5-star.
but-
Yeah.
Yeah.
but the Eddie Guerrero, took it up a notch.
Agree.
RVD's 5-star frog splash was so freaking good though.
Oh, yeah.
It's amazing.
He's like one of the absolute best at it.
Oh, yeah.
Agreed. All right. So we got 2 more questions left. Now, question number 9. Who is best known for the elbow drop? Now I'll repeat it one more time for people who haven't heard it. Who is best known for the elbow drop? Okay.
Wild guess.
All right. And to answer is, ooh, yeah, the Macho Man, Randy Savage. Nice. All right.
Yes, sir.
And we are on to the final question for this one.
Yeah, a lot of people got that one.
Yeah.
That's not good.
Now this is going to be a long shot, so I want to see if you guys can get this one. Who is best known for the WMD, which is the long term of Weapon of Mass Destruction?
Oh, I've heard of this.
sorry, but
Let's see.
which one?
It's called the WMD, which is the short term of Weapons of Mass Destruction.
Skull Freak and Haley, if you guys have Amazon Prime or want to
Destruction.
consider subscribing, you won't have ads.
I'm gonna go with
Okay.
Rikishi.
Rikishi. Okay. All right. So some of them actually, or most people actually know their stuff. Okay, I'm proud of that. So the answer for that one is Big Show /
Big
Paul White.
Show.
Paul White, yep.
Oh,
Yeah.
what is that? What does it look like?
So it's basically just knocking you out, just the right hand.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, they later called it like the KO punch, right?
something
okay.
something like that. Yeah,
Yeah,
but
KO punch, yeah.
but before that, it was just the it was called Weapon of Mass Destruction, WMD.
Right.
Yep.
Okay.
And
All right.
that concludes the Guess the Wrestling Finisher, guys. I think
That
that
was
was a
fun.
success.
That was good. Yeah, that was
I
good.
like that one.
All right.
Yeah.
So next up, we're going to do something a little interesting. We're going to have something kind of new until Dee gets back or figures out her connection. What we're going to do is we're going to kind of look back at this past week on social media. Now, as you know, a lot of wrestlers and people in the business are on social media, especially like Twitter and stuff. So we're just going to kind of go through a few of the posts, things that kind of caught our eye from this past week. So starting off, well, there's a lot this week, but starting off, we are going to go with GCW, the infamous Effie and Moxley kiss. Now, I don't know if a whole lot of people watched this match or not. It was a very solid match, but nothing got talked about more in the match than this kiss right here.
I know.
So, just give me a brief So, like, what do you guys think of this? I was entertained as hell. It got a decent
Heck
pop from
yeah.
the crowd. I don't think anybody, because Effie's more about this. You know, he's flamboyant and out there, and this is
Yeah.
kind of fits his character. But did anybody see Moxley giving into that? I thought that was funny.
That
Okay,
was so good.
yeah, I'm just gonna say that I never thought in a million years that I would ever see John Moxley like ever do this spot, but I think this is like brilliant
Yeah.
because like anybody could do it. Like I have seen when I went to the Vegas for Double or Nothing weekend, I have seen indie wrestler Kevin Blackwood who did kiss Effie, and I have seen a bunch of wrestlers kiss Effie before. So there has been a lot of like great stuff that has been going on when people kiss with Effie. But
Yeah.
with John Moxley, I was like, yo, this is spot on great. Like
Yeah.
I loved it. This was like out of nowhere, but like I just thought like, man, that was so awesome. Like what a way for Effie to kind of like have that experience with Moxley.
Yeah. I think it
Yeah.
was. We all kind of knew the kiss or whatever. That's kind of Effie's thing. But I think the thing that shocked was
Yeah.
that it was Moxley. Like no one
It came
really
from
saw.
him.
Yeah. Gracie, what'd you think about that?
So for me, like whenever two wrestlers they're trying to intimidate each other and they get so
Mhm.
freaking close, I'm
Yeah.
always like, why don't you just freaking kiss him while you're at it? And he actually did it, and I was just like, yeah, I was so I was into it. I think it's great. I think it's really great.
Dee, what'd you think?
Here at our local promotions, they do it all the time. Everybody's like, kiss, kiss, kiss. I think it was completely unexpected. And Mox is like getting around this week, like between this and Punk. It's like, man,
He
Mhm.
laid one on Punk. He snuck that one in too. He was like,
Yeah.
boom.
And did you know that Effie actually quote tweeted it, and he says that's the drug of Effie you would take, and man, he took that drug and passed it on.
Love it.
Yeah. So that was at the beginning of the week, and then more recently, very recently, we got some breaking news out of WWE that it seems to be that NXT UK is no more being absorbed into what they're calling NXT Europe. Now, this is planned in 2023. I'm interested to see. Now, this is going to broaden the market. It's going to, I would assume, just cover Europe as a whole. What are you guys thinking of kind of NXT UK not being a thing and just kind of being absorbed into this new Europe? What are you guys thinking about all this?
Now, I feel like, this would be like a huge, starting point for WWE to kind of start their way to doing like the whole thing for Europe. So anything like in the Europe area can, perform for that. I just only have like a little like into the point where why, have that, but like you kind of release 23 of like the NXT UK stars, because honestly they could have, if either they could kept some or they could keep all of them to kind of, make their way to, being in the part of the NXT Europe. But I guess they took it into a different route to kind of do that, which honestly I don't mind. Just hopefully like whatever they're planning on, it's great. It's something that we can get our eyes on, to see what the future holds for that. But yeah, that's pretty much what I think. I think like it's a great idea. I just hope that for some, for people who were released today, that they can probably see if they can bounce back, or if they were to kept being a part of that big huge news for the NXT Europe.
Yeah. What about Dee or Gracie? Did you guys watch NXT UK? And if not, how are you guys? If not, how do you guys feel about this kind of? This is a big move.
I watched NXT UK when it first debuted. So it is a completely different style, but everybody to know that actually watches it, that's actually in the UK, really enjoys it. And, it's on in their time zone, it's their style wrestling. And I think it was something that was needed. I think going forward, I can appreciate that they're trying to still cater to that market. I just think it's kind of weird that they wouldn't announce this at Clash of the Castle, since they're going to be over there.
Okay.
And then, you watched NXT this week, Nate?
Yep.
We had the UK champion, NXT champion face to face. Do you think they're going to actually like get rid of the UK championship that way? Like, do you think they're going to be like, we're going to amalgamate these belts and then create a new belt?
my thing is we saw the stare down from Tyler Bate and Braun Breaker. What's weird about that is the tapings haven't even aired yet. So there's a tournament for the NXT UK title that hasn't even aired yet. So are they just scrapping that? They're not going to air it?
And then
I guess so.
yeah, because you know what? I actually was thinking about that. Like, I thought like I was like, travel myself, fast in time and knowing that like, that Tyler Bate is the champion. But like last time I checked, they were doing a tournament for the whole
they're
thing.
doing a tournament, and they're not even I don't even think they were a few rounds into the tournament yet. He's showing up on live TV as the champion. So it's like, well, are they just scrapping the tournament then? Are they not going to air those and just go with this new storyline? Or I don't know.
I feel like whatever they did, I guess they did it what they thought was something like kind of like a good idea in a sense for like part of like for the directly for NXT. But I feel like, they kind of was like, since, they were going to try to like change things up for NXT Europe. I just think that like they are just kind of like, let's just kind of like just keep going, move forward to kind of like we can probably process up to kind of for a bigger and better plan for the for the thing for the NXT UK and then for the NXT Championship. That's what I think. If I want to say this, I feel like what they're trying to set up, if there is a possibility, if they're doing a unification for the NXT UK and then for the NXT Championship, because they did that with the NXT North American and the Cruiserweight, and then just even like exiting out the one title that they have.
Yep. Yeah.
So,
and go ahead.
I'm sorry. When did this come out this week? When was it? Like when did they release that info?
It was
Today.
Yeah.
Because I'm not sure if you guys saw that today Shawn Michaels was promoted to WWE Vice President of Talent Development Creative.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if this has something to do with it. If they're going to be like Shawn.
Go with it. That's a big move. That's a big move.
Yeah.
Because I have a feeling that Road Dogg will probably be coming back and probably taking back over NXT. I can see that happening with Hunter. So I'm wondering if they're like Shawn, start fresh, which is why they're taking all those talent out.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if that's related.
Yeah.
And that's going to be a beautiful product.
Gracie, when I mentioned that, it didn't seem like you watched the product. Have you not seen
No, I
UK?
don't. I've never seen NXT UK. I don't even know, like, where do you see it? How do you watch it?
It was on the network. It just depends if you have the network or Peacock, right?
It's directly on Peacock. For anyone like outside of the United States, it would be on the WWE network. But yes, it's directly through it on the Peacock.
And,
okay.
Yeah. If anything, honestly, if I can give you a recommendation, watch the very first UK tournament, that first NXT UK tournament that was phenomenal. I mean, if you're into that kind of wrestling, that crowd, I've never seen a hotter crowd at that kind of thing. That first tournament a few years ago was very well done. And if you're kind of looking for an introduction of the UK brand and that style, that's definitely a tournament I would check out for sure.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
So are they doing away with NXT UK and blending it into?
Yeah, I guess so.
It looks that way.
Yeah, like I said, I guess it's just kind of all getting absorbed into one European NXT, I guess.
Do you think if they do this, that they'll start doing one that's more like, again, they've always talked about how they've been trying to branch out and find new creative outlets in different countries. Like, do you think we'll eventually get one in the India area and then one also in Japan and China? Like, do you think maybe that we'll eventually get one going that way? Do you think that's why they're kind of clumping it together?
Yeah, I think they'll test the water with the whole Europe thing and see the numbers that it's drawing from the rest of the world, or I don't think they're going to go all in, like yet. But I think they'll probably use this as a test to see how they could do for the rest of the world. But those are good markets. They could easily dip into those markets for sure. But yeah, we'll have to see. Shout out to Purple Man for the follow. We appreciate it. Yay. And lastly, on This Week in Social Media, has there ever been a wedding in wrestling that has gone right? Can anybody name one? Name one. I challenge you to name one wrestling wedding that has gone right. We saw Cardona, and the picture of Cardona just about says it all right here. Panda,
I don't think
I mean,
know.
it's hard to see, but he's just colored all over, and it's just chaos. It's just chaos.
Yeah.
So I don't think we need to speak anymore about it. It's a classic wrestling wedding. They always go bad. Thank you, Panda, for the blame. But I just thought that was an interesting photo to show off. You might have to look it up, go to his Twitter, and you can find it. It's hard to crop pictures sometimes, but so that was this week in social media. Gabriel, do you mind muting your mic? It's a little staticky.
Yeah.
All right. So next up, now it's not exactly the timeline for this, but the Royal Rumble is my favorite pay-per-view of all time. So we're going to be doing a little trivia about the Royal Rumble. So like always, we like to have games. All right. We like to have games around here. So once again, break out your pad and paper or whatever you have. And we're going to be doing some Royal Rumble questions. You guys in the chat play along as well. While they get all settled in, make sure you drop us a follow. We'd greatly appreciate it. Shout out to Rootless Coffee. Use code Panda Coffee for 15% off non-collab coffee and merch. Are you guys ready for some Royal Rumble trivia?
I'm worried about the last ones you did.
All right. Gabriel's going to be back in a minute, so let's get this going. All right.
Let's do this.
Who won the first Royal Rumble? Mid-South, thank you so much for the
I
sub,
know
brother.
this one.
We appreciate it. We appreciate it greatly.
I've met this man actually.
Said if you subscribe, you don't have to watch ads. Just saying.
Does
Okay.
his name start with? Oh, maybe.
Oh,
Couldn't get the last name.
you are right. Hacksaw Jim Duggan. You are correct.
Yay!
I got the gym right, so I'm gonna.
You got
put
it. I'll give you that. I'll give you that.
5.
I'll give you that. I'll give you that. All right. How many people were in the first Royal Rumble? How many entrants were in the very first Royal Rumble?
Wild guess.
Panda with 69.
Panda's always 9.
All right. The answer is 20.
Yay!
You guys got it. That was before they moved it to 30. All right. I'm trying to go slow so maybe Gabriel can hop back in and answer a few. But who has appeared in the most Royal Rumble matches?
Oh, I don't know. I'll take my time answering this one.
Go ahead. Take your time.
Most Royal Rumble. I don't know. Wild guess.
Thank you guys for
somebody
playing
old?
along. We appreciate we appreciate you guys interacting.
Is it someone old?
Maybe. Maybe.
Like how old? Like
Old.
40s old or like 80s old?
Old. He's running a town. Old.
He's running a town?
I don't know. What do you think? What do you think?
I mean, I'm gonna say
Up until recently,
Bennett-
he held the title, like the main most
All right, Gabriel, I'll give you
eliminations
this
up
one.
until
Who
recently.
has appeared in the most Royal Rumble matches?
Who appeared in the most Royal Rumble?
Yes. Who's been in the most Royal Rumbles?
Um,
I'm gonna say
I want-
Kane. He runs a whole like
um, I think I might say Kane too. I think I might say Kane because he has been in a lot of Royal Rumbles.
You are correct. It is Glenn Jacobs.
Okay, all right.
Your boy.
Yep. All right. This is going to the women's Royal Rumble. Who was the first woman eliminated from the Royal Rumble match? The
Ooh,
first woman to be eliminated from the women's Royal Rumble match.
Okay.
This one might get tricky.
I don't know. Wild guess.
Ooh, tricky. Okay.
And I mean women's Royal Rumble, not the Mid-South, not China in the men's Royal Rumble. I mean in the women's Royal Rumble match.
Yeah,
Who was the first woman to be eliminated?
and this is back at the inaugural like Royal Rumble for
The first one, yes.
yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Let's see.
Oh,
It's kind of tricky.
Yeah, it is tricky.
You guys want a hint on this one?
Yeah.
Yeah, just throw it out.
You will not see her on the main roster anymore.
Oh.
Oh. Okay.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I think. Okay. I'm on the money now.
Okay, go ahead, Gabriel.
Mandy Rose.
It is Mandy
Yay!
Rose.
Thank you for
Okay.
that. That was kind of hard.
Okay. All
All right. This one I'm going to give you multiple choice
Okay.
because this one's a little more in depth. So this is going to be multiple choice.
Got it.
How quickly after entering the Royal Rumble did Goldberg eliminate Brock Lesnar? Okay, here are your four choices. Here are your
Okay.
four choices.
I like
20
multiple choice.
22 seconds, 33 seconds, 44 seconds, or 11 seconds.
I feel
Was this was this a multiple choice?
That was one.
I already forgot.
you said it was 33 or 34. One of the multiple choice.
33. 11, it's all in increments. 11,
Okay.
22, 33, 44.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep it safe, and I'm just gonna go 33.
It was 22.
Oh wow. Okay.
All right.
All right. Fair.
Yay!
Go team.
Who won the greatest Royal Rumble? The 50-man greatest Royal Rumble. Who won?
Who won?
I know this.
Oh.
I'll give my answer later, but I know this.
Who won the greatest Royal Rumble?
And it's the same Rumble that we got the hilarious famous spot where freaking Titus O'Neil freaking flopped on, freaking fell in underneath the ring.
You are correct.
Who won? Who won?
You are correct.
The answer I'm picking is Braun Strowman.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Gracie?
said Braun.
Oh, I was writing Triple H.
And then
Was it
we'll
Braun?
Need to.
Is Braun Strowman.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, cool.
Get it.
All right, here's a good one. Aside from Vince McMahon, who is the only other person to win the Rumble with just one elimination?
Oh.
Which is one elimination.
Yep, just one elimination. Who is it? Besides Vince McMahon, there's one other person who's won it with only one elimination. Who is that person?
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Rey Mysterio? I just put Rey.
That's what I thought was Ray.
Damn,
Oh.
this is tough. With only one elimination,
Correct.
they had to win it.
Yep.
We need Panda to put up the do 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 do.
I know.
do.
I'm probably gonna say Mankind McFoley. I'll just throw it out there.
Randy Orton.
Oh, I was gonna say Randy Orton. Gah, gah, gah.
What Royal Rumble was this one? Do you know?
No, I'm not sure. How many has he won? Or was it
It was well, it was 2016 or 2017. I want to say. He
Was it
had
when he throw out
he had
Roman?
that- no, I'm talking about the free. Oh no! Wait! It's the one that he was with Legacy. I remember that. It was probably the one with Legacy. I think that's the one.
Yeah, it was the first one he won, wasn't it?
Yeah, I believe so. Because he was just like kind of like in the corner while he's leading the lead charge, and then the other team like Legacy was trying to like protect him. I believe that's how it went down.
Well, Phil in chat says it was 2009, so that would have been okay.
Yeah. Yep. That's
Okay.
the one. Yeah.
So Asuka won the first Women's Royal Rumble. Who did she eliminate to win the Rumble? Who did Asuka eliminate to win the first Women's Royal Rumble?
I know this. I'll be honest. I wouldn't be surprised if that other person won, but I know this one. But I'm happy that Asuka won it.
Gabriel?
My answer is Nikki Bella.
You are correct, sir. It was
Oh.
Nikki Bella.
I really
Let's
need to
go.
start going with my first guesses and stop changing my mind. I have it twice now. Dang it.
Okay. All right. I'm going to give you guys another multiple choice.
Okay.
Ooh.
Eric Rowan was eliminated the quickest. Okay. Eric Rowan. Okay. Besides who? Second quickest. Who was the quickest elimination in the Royal Rumble? Do you want a multiple choice or do you want to just answer it? Just
do
answer it.
multiple
Just
choice.
answer it. Just answer it.
Oh, okay, yeah. So Santino Marella.
So
yeah.
Eric Rowan was one of the quickest, but who was the quickest elimination?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So I guess we'll go straight up answer. Yeah, Santino Marella.
So, yes.
I
All
got
right.
the hurricane.
Batista is the only man to win the Royal Rumble from the same spot twice. Which number did he draw? He won it. He picked the same number twice and won it on that time. What number did he pick?
I don't know.
Okay, I think I got it.
Okay.
I believe it's 27. Yeah, 27.
28.
Oh, so close.
All right.
I was
I got one more for you guys. One more.
Okay.
We're going back to the ladies. Which woman has spent the most time in a women's Royal Rumble? The most time.
I believe I probably know this one. The most time.
The
is
most
this,
time.
Is this a specific Rumble match or is it overall?
You know, I don't know.
Okay.
Just
all
take
right,
a guess.
Just
all right,
I'm
all right.
stuck between two.
Okay, yeah, I'm between two as well.
this might shock you. This might shock you.
Might shock. Okay. Then I'm gonna go open up my third option. I'm gonna say Bianca Belair.
D, what did you have?
Banks.
Gracie?
Bianca.
Looks like the chat is on with you on that. It was Bianca Belair.
Okay, good.
That's
good,
right.
Good.
That's right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, let me just say this. The first one I was gonna say was Charlotte. The second one I was gonna say was Alexa Bliss. But since you said it was shock to you, I'll be like, okay, I'm gonna open my third one.
Do you guys want a little bonus just because I like the answer of this one?
Bonus.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. This is multiple choice. Which of these men didn't Kane eliminate in 2001? So out of these four, he eliminated three. You have to tell me which one he did not eliminate. Okay.
Okay.
The Rock, Crash Holly, Taz, or Val Venus?
You said that King did not eliminate?
Did not. He eliminated three of the four. Which one did he not eliminate?
Okay. I want to go with Crash Holly. I'm going to go with Crash Holly.
It was Val Venus.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay. All right.
It was
I
Val
got
Venus.
7 out of 10.
Dang. Good
That's
job.
pretty good.
on a
I
roll.
honestly wasn't keeping track, but I felt like I had a good here and there answers here and there.
Yeah,
I got
that was
four.
Next time I just got to make sure I calculate how many I got right.
yeah. That wasn't bad. That
That
wasn't
was
bad.
good.
Yeah.
Well, we'll have to do some more pay-per-views. We'll have to do some more pay-per-view trivias as we go, but
I love me some Survivor Series teams.
that might be it. Maybe that's the next
Yeah.
one. Maybe that's the next one.
Ooh.
Yeah. So we're a little early on time. Just a smidge. Just a little bit early on time. Gracie, do you think we have enough time for your little bonus?
Yeah, we can do it. We can do one. It's very
Okay.
short, so we'll be perfect.
Go ahead. Why don't you introduce us to what you got?
So what we're going to be doing to finish everything off is we're going to be doing some WWE Mad Libs.
Ooh.
So what I'm going to need from everybody is just give me some answers, okay? I don't know if everybody knows how Mad Libs work, but what I did to create these is I went onto the WWE.com website. I took an article from their past show that they have on there, and I took some words out of it, and we're going to fill in the words.
Ooh.
So, for the first word that I need is a name of a wrestler. Male.
Let's go with Drew McIntyre.
Okay. And another wrestler. Let's have somebody in the chat give us one.
Skullfreak says
another.
Orton.
Yeah,
that's
someone in the
good.
chat.
Randy
Okay.
Orton.
All right. Yeah.
Okay. Now I need an adjective. Something that describes something. Describing word.
Sweaty.
Sweaty.
Sweaty. Now I need a title.
Ooh.
Like a title belt, you mean?
championship. Yeah. hmm
24/7.
I was gonna say something like Intercontinental, but okay. 24/7.
Let's just make this bizarre.
Okay. Hold
Yeah,
on.
yeah,
Let me
yeah.
fill in some other ones. Now I need a wrestling move.
Hellgate.
Cobra. Hell's Gate. Hell's Gate.
Hell's Gate.
Hell's
Okay,
Gate.
we'll go with that.
Hell's
Let's
Gate.
ask the chat for the next one.
Chat for the next one will be another wrestling move.
Okay. Armbar. There you go. Home says armbar.
Okay, there you go. Armbar.
You know, there's
Arm
300
bar.
different kinds. Which kind?
Just armbar.
Oh,
Generic.
wow.
I need a number.
13.
69.
Okay. Okay, let's do
Go
okay, because I need 2
5.
numbers. So I'm gonna do 13 and then 69. All right, I have my story.
Okay.
All right, let's do it.
Drew McIntyre challenged Randy Orton for the first time in a sweaty clash for the 24/7 title, and the contest did not disappoint. Drew McIntyre avoided the Hell's Gate and blasted Randy Orton with an armbar for his 13th title defense in 69 weeks.
Wow. Wow.
good. That's
Bringing
good.
bringing prestige to the
I've
24/7
never
title.
heard blasted armbar before in my life.
Blasted armbar.
And
Sweaty
it's
blasted
I
sticky.
never heard of a 69 out of you, Gracie, that you felt so confident just to say.
69 weeks.
I'll
Do
take
you want another one?
Yeah, let's do one more. Let's do
You
one
wanna
more.
do one more?
Have some
Okay.
time.
Yeah.
Okay, I need another number.
4.
7.
4. 4.
Okay,
She said
yeah,
4
4,
first. An
Yeah, 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 that's
adjective.
fine.
Adjective. Something that describes something.
Hard.
Hard. A woman wrestler.
Naomi.
Okay.
Make chat go next.
Yeah.
Chat go next.
Chat, give me another woman wrestler.
Another woman wrestler. Who we got? Okay, Becky.
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 I see Mr. B roll with that potato.
A body part.
Elbow.
Ooh, okay.
Um,
Penis.
I'm not even looking up, you guys.
Vibrating action figure.
Good, good.
A verb,
Um,
like an action word.
Sucks.
I don't like where this is going.
I think we're just
A
making
verb,
something
a
that
verb
minimizes,
ending in
like, love about
ing.
this.
Thrusting.
What the?
Somebody
fuck,
mute
dude?
him, please.
There you go, B roll. I saw you.
No,
Um,
Panda,
a
if you're-
noun.
If you're hearing this, I need you to do a video that says our truth. I don't even think that's PG.
Yeah, we need that. We need that. A wrestling noun, like something around the ring, an item around the ring. So
Turnbuckle.
like,
Ring bell?
okay, y'all need to pick one.
Turnbuckle.
Turnbuckle. That's fine.
Okay, now a body part.
Earlobe.
Panda. Panda.
Penis.
With women wrestlers.
Okay, pick a word. What word are we going with?
Earlobe.
Mid.
Torso. Go torso.
Torso.
Okay, here we go. Hopefully it makes sense.
It won't.
With 4 months of hard rage still inside her, Naomi looked to end Becky Lynch early with a hit to the elbow. Ow! But Becky Lynch quickly escaped and sucked outside the ring to catch her breath. She then sent her thrusting over the turnbuckle before smashing her opponent's rehabilitated torso into the side of it.
When the hell did we just turn this into
How
a
would
slide
you
porn
throw somebody
wrestling?
over the ring?
she thrusted her
Thrusting
over the ring.
over the ring.
I can't. Oh my god.
That's great.
Yeah, we
Well-
definitely need to, I don't even think that's PG video, Panda. So if you ever, have that in the near future, please have that so ready to go.
So this is going to be clipped on TikTok tomorrow. This is what y'all miss when you don't watch us live.
I know.
Well, I think that's going to end Panda Wrestling Company After Dark.
For sure.
It was a spicy one today.
Yeah,
Inflatable
no kidding.
dolls, vibrating figures, the rest.
So, before we sign off, make sure you tune in next week. Once again, Thursday, 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. Yes, stick around for the raid. We'll be raiding someone after our live is done with. Make sure you give us a follow and subscribe if you want to help support our account. We greatly appreciate it. Like I said, next week, 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. here on Thursday, we'll be going over Dynamite. We're going to have a lot of stuff to go over next week once the title match is done with and the whole trios title and whatever else we got going on. So, yeah, stick around for the raid. We're going to be raiding someone and just show them as much support as you've shown us. And as always, just keep being phenomenal. We'll catch you next time.